If you're doing and living a life that's not joyous and happy, something is wrong and you need to make a change.
When you wake up every morning, do you look forward to the work that you're about to do today, or do you hate it, do you dread it, and want to stay in bed?
Always people have been taught that they must work hard. Nobody told them they must work joyfully.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time!
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Dandapani. Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 Confidence series. It's free. The link to join is in the description below.
Life is meant to be lived joyously. It truly is. If you're doing and living a life that's not joyous and happy, something is wrong and you need to make a change. Right? We're here on this planet for a finite amount of time. Make it a good one. When my guru was dying, one of the last things he ever said was, "What an amazing life. I would not have traded it for anything in the world." And I said to myself, what beautiful words to hear from a dying man. I would love to be able to say in my last breath, look back on my life and go, what an amazing life it was. And that was just, I couldn't do it again, even if I tried. That was just fantastic. In order to do that, we really need to know what we want. But we begin by understanding our mind and learning how to manage our energy and wisely invest our energy.
Living a joyful life comes from enjoying the process of what you are doing. When you wake up every morning, do you look forward to the work that you're about to do today, or do you hate it, do you dread it, and want to stay in bed? If you are waking up and going to do work that is torture to you, that you don't enjoy, that you dread on a daily basis, you will never be joyful or successful. And I want to change that. So I was on a call yesterday with a buddy of mine who had built $1 million plus business, and he said, Evan, I don't know what to do. I'm unhappy, I'm depressed, I don't like my business, I've built this business that I hate going to, and I've always hated most of what I've done. I've had success, I've built $1 million plus business, but I've always hated the work, and I thought, you have to hate the work to get the results that you want. But I keep hearing you and all these other successful people saying you gotta love the process, you gotta love the work. So what do I do, man? I don't know what to do. Do I shut the whole thing down? Do I keep building? What do I do? I'm lost. I said, hey man, there's something that you love inside your business. What do you love doing? And it started off was, well, I like giving people strategy. I like doing the strategy part of my business, but I don't like the rest of it. Okay, great. So step one is you're gonna start doing all the strategy work in your business. Amazing. What else? Like, well, I also like selling. Okay, awesome. You're gonna be the chief salesperson. You're gonna be off selling and meeting people and having conversations. It's like, I don't like delivering. I don't like the operations. Awesome, that's why you've hired a COO to run your company. And then he said, I also like having conversations and mentoring people. Not everybody on my team likes to be mentored, but I love mentoring people. I love guiding them. So he's got 3 things that he loves doing, that he looks forward to, that he wishes he could do all day. And luckily, those are high value skills for his business, right? He wants to be able to set the strategy and help his clients with strategy. He wants to be able to sell, and he wants to be able to mentor and guide the people on his team. He just doesn't want to deliver. So you either become a consultant, where this is all you do, or you hire somebody who he's already brought on, who's your COO, and give him more lateral, give him more abilities, give him more power, give him more permission. And at the same time, if he loves mentoring and training people, he loves people who will listen to him and be open to his guidance and wisdom, then he needs to have a team who respects him, who wants that. And not everybody will. You could have the greatest person who can write copy, or the greatest programmer, or the greatest whatever for your business. But if you love mentoring and they don't want to be mentored, that's not a good fit. And so you need to do an assessment on your team and see who loves being mentored by you and keep those people. Because if you go into work every day and you see the people who you love being with, who you love mentoring, who you feel like you're a team with, you'll love going to work. But if you go to work every day and you see these people who don't want to listen to you, who don't want to be trained, who don't want to be mentored, just want to sit down and do their work, it's not going to be a joyful experience for you. And that lack of joy will mean you won't have success in your company as well. And so he's built up this machine that he hates, because he always thought you need to hate the work. Like, work is work, it sucks, but you get the result. It's like, no, dude, it's the exact opposite. You've had success, you built $1 million plus business because you're talented, but it should have been a $10 million plus business by now. where if you can apply the things that you love doing, that you are great at, that would make you joyful, where you come to work every day, it's like, I love this, I love setting strategy, I love doing sales, I love mentoring and guiding my team, and then my team that I've mentored and built up is taking care of all the operations. That's heaven for you. That's the best. That's what you need to work towards. And so he hung up on the phone. He's like, you're really good at this. Yeah, man, but I love you. I want you to win like so badly. It pains me to see you not happy. This genius, this talent, who's struggling and suffering, who brings so much joy and value to people, not feeling valuable or joyous himself. And that's the same for, I think, a lot of people. There are things that you love doing that bring you joy, that if you could focus most of your time on, it's never gonna be 100%. You're always gonna have to do some crap to get the business going, always. He asked me, well, what days of the week do you hate in your business? Nothing, I don't hate a single day in my company. There's a lot of stuff that I don't like to do that I have to do, but it's not repetitive, right? If something is broken, I need to go and fix it. I'll fix it. I'll try to bring my team. If they can't do it, I will fix it. But if that's a consistent thing, then I've either eliminated, automated, or delegated it away. There's nothing consistent that I have to do, but there's lots of these little things that pop up that are one-time occurrences that's part of running a business. But net, I love the work, right? Every day I look forward to doing the work. Today I'm recording videos. I look forward to doing the videos. I like this. This is fun for me. This is joyful for me. Or for other people, this would be the biggest torture of all time. Awesome. Don't do it. Don't try to fit yourself into somebody else's box, right? You have your own unique box. Own it. Love it. And build your whole business around it. So I'm gonna give you a 3-step process on how you can do just that. Step number 1, what does a joyful life look like to you? Not just your business, but life, a joyful life. What do you want your life to look like? What do you love doing? Not the I wanna drive this fancy car, not that, like the habits. What are the habits that you love doing? Like my friend who loves strategy, loves selling, loves mentoring his team. What does that mean to you? What does a joyful life look like in terms of habits for you? Number 2, what's one small step you could take daily to be more joyful? In step 1, we looked at your entire life. It's big, it's all the habits. It's what's a joyful life. That can be too heavy. I want you to think about what can you do that's small on a daily basis. What's one small thing that would bring you more joy? Is it sending a note of thanks? Is it diving into strategy? Is it watching a video? Is it hugging somebody? Is it holding the door for somebody? Usually it's gonna be some kind of act of service, right? Your happiness, your joy comes from helping others. Humans are built to serve. But what's one small thing that you can do on a regular basis that will bring more joy into your life? Small thing. And then number 3, who can hold you accountable to stay consistent? You're gonna create a new schedule that says every day I wanna do this. 30-day challenge. For the next 30 days, I wanna do this. This one small thing, right? One small thing. For the next 30 days, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna buy the coffee for the person behind me in line. Awesome. I'm gonna do one sales call. Awesome. I'm gonna do one video. Awesome. I'm gonna start today listening to my favorite YouTuber or podcast or read 10 pages from a book. Awesome, 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 awesome. Who's gonna hold you accountable for those 30 days? We're gonna check in, write their name down, and then reach out. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I wanna know, what is your one small step that you could do daily to be more joyful? Share it in the comments below.
You can live life with ease, not with struggle. One thing is, when we say work, it's many young people, wonderful people who are getting recognized for whatever wonderful things they have done, leaving them apart, but generally work means always been… people have been taught that they must work hard. Nobody told them they must work joyfully. Nobody told them their work should be an expression of their joy or their love. They have to work hard. If you work hard, life will be tedious. How else will it be? You will do something hard only because you don't know how to do it. If you know how to do it, you would do it with ease. So without learning how to do something, if we try to do it, without investing enough time in perception, if life is all expression, then life becomes a big struggle.
You know, what I would say to young people is really what I say to myself. I mean, if you can find the joy in music, and first of all, life is a great gift. Life itself is just that we're here and we think and we can share things and see what's beautiful, hear what's beautiful. Music first among all of the sounds, we think, some of us musicians do. But find the joy in music, find the joy in life, find the joy in each other, find the joy in work, and life becomes really very, very beautiful that way. I think go out and find the joy.
As I commit to happiness fully, exactly what I need is coming towards me because I become a magnet. I become an energy field that is so magnetizing, that is so excited, that's so inspired, that other people want to support and work with that energy. And so when we dwell in the energy of joy and happiness, we become a magnet for that which we desire. So my hope for you all is to start to think about the things that you want to succeed in, whether it's succeeding in romantic relationships or succeeding in your career or succeeding in your health goals, and make a commitment today to bring more joy to that area of your life, rather than seeing it as a struggle, rather than pushing forward with all this angst and negativity and neediness and control. Just bring joy to it. Your successes will come when you commit to joy, when you commit to happiness. So find more joy in that physical exercise. I've been going to Soul Cycle. I absolutely love it. It's so joyful for me, and that's helping me raise my butt, because that was one of my goals and success. And then we have these moments where we want to really bring joy into our career. Well, if you're having a hard time in the office, just find ways to have more fun. And as we start to elevate that presence of joy, we will begin to magnetize the successes in our life. And so take this very seriously, bring this practice into your day-to-day experiences, and make joy and happiness your #1 priority, and recognize how your successes will be brought to you in a form far greater than you could ever imagine when your primary focus is happiness.
If you want another amazing video highlighting excellence in the Indian community, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.